Why did Pilgrim's pants always fall down? Because they wear their buckles on their hats. Hello, everyone. I am Kovar, and today I'm going to be playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Except I'm playing a randomizer. So this is somewhat new new territory for me. We'll see how I do. Why is there? Guess I have to have the enable background input is turned on. I don't know why I have to have the window forward to. Oh, and I set my controls wrong too. Give me a second. Input configuration. Up, left, down, right. There we go. Hello, Dustin. Let's name ourselves Kovar is cool. There we go. See, unfortunately, you get one file, not three, and it uses all three name slots, so you get three lines of 4 letters. So you gotta be kind of, like if I wanted to name myself Pooter, it would either be, split among multiple lines, which is kind of weird, or I'd have to abbreviate it like P-U-T-R. I feel like I've done this before. I don't know if I've done this before, Uncle. Let me see one more thing. You're filtering. I'm looking at my video settings, and I probably don't need to be messing with that. Display configuration, symbol 4x. Yeah, no, we're gonna leave it like that. It's fine. Don't need those. And we do have an auto tracker, so we can't, I can't show that off until I get an item that the tracker will track, but, you can see that on the left side of the stream. And I'm sure for people who have watched a lot of randomizers, it's like, yeah, duh, this is normal, but for me, it's still new and exciting. And I am playing with my 8BitDo SN30 Pro, and I had to run the emulator through Steam so I could use Steam input because it was going haywire in the input config, which is part of the reason I started a bit late. 300 rupees, that'll come in handy in case we need to, oh, and you start with the sword. Okay. It's not showing the sword. I have the sword. Let's manually mark it then. I don't know why it didn't auto mark that, but it didn't. Maybe it only marks it when you get it rather. And so if you start having it already, it doesn't do that. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. If I have to manually mark everything I track, that will get annoying pretty quick. It's okay, though. I don't actually know if auto trackers or race or tournament legal, but I'm a filthy casual, so I don't need to care about that. Am I not? Oh boy. I need to configure up left and up right. Give me a second. No. Down right, down. No. Down left. There we go. I'm surprised that didn't just combine them. Okay, this is... Technical issue should be out of the way now. I hope. We'll see. They might not fully be. I should be taking out at least a couple of guards to see what prize packs they have, because those get shuffled too. And that could come in handy. Oh, crap. Like, I would like to get bombs before I get to the back of Escape here. Bombs, for those of you who don't know Link to the Past inside and out, there is a bombable area in the back of this dungeon. And... hello. Oh, hello, Mix!
Figured I'd hop in since Ban's not here.
I appreciate that. Anyway, as I was saying, bombs, for those who don't know, are, there's a bombable wall, and there's 3 chests there, so I don't want to miss that, but I think guards might be in the rupee pack, which could be annoying. Yeah, I'm just getting rupees from these guards. So I'm going to have to get bombs somewhere else, if at all.
I have to remind myself that this is a randomizer and not the roguelite version.
Yeah. I mean, that's a complete fan game that just has the same graphics as this. It doesn't really play like Link to the Past very much at all.
That's fair.
That's Dungeons of Infinity. Also a great game. Now is just to save Zelda and get another chest from back there. Why is this still not thinking? Do I have this set wrong? Enable EMU network control. Applications, no devices. I don't know what I have set wrong. But it doesn't seem to be working, the auto tracker. Listening. Net play options. 6096. Is that the right one? Maybe I need to change ports. You can't see that, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll take a second, but I need to actually I should make sure that I'm paused. I need to look up NWA Auto Tracker Connect. Install, download. SNI. I'm doing something wrong because it's not auto tracking my chests. That number should have gone down by now. Do I have to set a certain port? 8190. 8191. The worst part is that I actually had this tested and working before, but that was like a month and a half ago. It's set to 6096. How do I see what this is? What? And you guys can't see my screen, and I apologize for that. That won't super help, ARS8, but I do appreciate it. We got that user manual. Oh, that's send file. Dang it, I was not expecting to be doing
Troubleshooting?
Troubleshooting. Yeah, I was sure that I had gotten it taken care of already. I think by reset. this server. That's NetPlay options. I just need the MU network control. Gosh. It looks like it's seeing it. It's just not working.
That's weird.
Establish connection was aborted. Oh, and then it connect again. Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna leave it alone and hope for the best. Sorry, this has got to be colossally boring.
More than anything, it's just baffling.
Or maybe what it is that it doesn't track chests for me. Maybe the auto tracker doesn't track chests. Got the big key. Does that show up on the auto tracker? Hello, Ban.
Oh, hi, Ban.
That is correct. I am Ban.
Time to drop the ban hammer.
We're gonna hit stop and then we're gonna hit start again. Because I just got the, what's it called? The magic powder. There it is. Now it's showing up.
What?
I don't know how many chests I got. I think I got half of them. Last thing I'm going to do, go to Steam Input, and is there a way to make Steam Input accept background inputs?
No clue.
Whatever. It seems to be working now, so we're going to just hope for that to stay. Never had the both of you in here at once before.
No, I suppose you haven't.
How's the game volume for everyone?
Sounds good to
fine.
me. I listened to it on the stream before I got in voice, and it sounded good both ways, so...
Well, anyway, I think I've got this working now. And it may have been working before. I think I just needed to restart tracking on the trackers. Because there's 3 applications in play here. There's the emulator, which is a fork of SNES 9X. Well, what am I doing? He won't have hearts. He'll just have rupees. There's the emulator. There's the tracker app I'm using, Emo Tracker, and then there's an in-between app called SNI, which handles communication between the two. Only one of these guys will chase me, and I think it's that one.
You ever eat breakfast at 1:23 p.m.?
No, I have my life together.
Shut
Oh,
up.
wow.
That was rude.
I mean, are you waking up at noon, Ban, or are you just waking up at like 8 and then waiting forever to eat your breakfast?
The second thing.
See, that's kind of what I suspected, and that's why I said it. Like, is it still rude? Yes, and I apologize a little bit. But it was also funny, you got to admit.
No, it was very funny.
So which one is worse, waking up at noon or waiting to eat breakfast?
Waking up at noon.
I would actually say it depends.
Because, like, some people have jobs that make sense to wake up at noon for.
Yeah, like, if that's just the hours that you live by, then that's fine. And it is the weekend.
Okay, waking up at noon as an unemployed person.
These guys are in the same prize pool. Dang it. I don't think I'm gonna get, I think the rats might be in a different one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get bombs while I'm in here. As soon as I get bombs and a glove, I'm coming back here, though.
So I have some chicken, broccoli, naan, and eggs.
Ooh, yummy.
Okay, there's that. So I did miscount.
I have naan.
And these guys are just giving me magic, it looks like. Either magic or green stuff. We'll see if I get a green rupee. No, it's just magic. Dang it. That is deeply disappointing. Let's see. But we're getting to the end of Escape now. There's not much point in me...
Sorry.
There's not much point in me taking out any more enemies other than the one that has the key, which I believe is the one that just went by me. Because none of them are going to have anything valuable to me in the rest of this dungeon.
Arase, I am sorry to say, that is wrong because breakfast is breaking your fast.
Band's got you on a technicality of word origins. How does Aros 8 respond? See, there's that wall that if I had bombs, then I could get 3 chests behind there. Full magic. Great. I really need that. And I have magic powder. That won't do much for me.
I over-toasted my non a little bit.
Oh no!
It's crunchy now.
That's a shame.
If I were better at this game, then I wouldn't be about to die in the frickin' first easiest dungeon of the game. Which I went into with an extra heart, I might add, because I got one right at the start.
Dang.
Okay, extra maximum caution. Whew. Should be good now.
I've never played more than like the first 5 to 10 minutes of A Link to the Past.
I've beaten it once and almost beaten it several times. Oh, I don't get healed from them until after I get the item. Or
you see,
I thought they gave me heals.
Arase, you have a very flawed way of thinking because you are treating breakfast foods as though they are specifically for breakfast. But breakfast foods are for any time that you want breakfast foods.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
Okay, so now I just had to go back in and now I get heals out of them. Okay. It'd be really funny if some like Link to the Past randomizer racer shows up. Oh, there's that. Someone who races this game or something shows up and is like, wow, this guy's a complete scrub.
Hey man, you're not as scrubby as me.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Well, yeah. Okay. Now, I can start marking a few things that I don't know if they'll show up for you, but we now know that Pod has a red crystal, and not Pod, that's not Pod. What am I doing? Pod is Palace of Darkness. Eastern Palace has a red crystal. And Desert has a blue crystal. And Tower of Hera has a blue pendant. This is useful information.
What
are you groaning about?
Is this on my end? I think it is.
I have no idea what you're referring to. Am I dropping frames?
Hello?
I hear you. Do you hear me, Ban? Mix, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, that's not the right way. There's 2 items in here. And the problem is on Ban's end. Okay. Oh, we got us a boomerang, and the auto tracker is working great now. It just showed up on the tracker as soon as we got it.
And I'm back. Okay.
Really need the boomerang. Welcome back. Do you hear me now, Ban?
Yeah.
You were saying hello before, and it's like, yeah, I did hear you. You just couldn't hear us, or hear me at least. Okay.
It's basically an echo test.
Gotcha. What is that? Oops. Oh no. This is the danger of this. I'm trying to mark something on my tracker. I have to mark places I've been, because the locations don't seem to auto-track. Just the items. Which is a little unfortunate. It will auto-track which locations are available. Let's see.
Well, that's nice at least.
So, I mean, the boomerang I don't think unlocked anything for me, but it does mean that I'm seeing on my maps, and I don't have the maps showing on screen just because it would be a ton of visual clutter, and I'd have to make the game smaller to make it fit. But I'm seeing a bunch of green, yellow, and red and blue squares. Okay, got 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't have gone this way first without a bomb.
Why not make the map a pop-upable window?
Pop-upable what?
Have it be something that covers the game, but you turn it on and off.
That would be very challenging.
Oh.
I need a bomb in here, too. I should have gone to the bomb shop first.
I mean, is the map a separate window?
No.
Oh, it's just part of the game?
It's part of the tracker. I have a tracker broadcast window. Okay, we got that. We got the glove. Oh, and I do have bombs. When did I get bombs? Did I get them just now? Am I stupid?
Do you want an answer to that question?
I want an answer to the first question.
Oh, I had my eyes away from the screen for a second, so I didn't see.
Because now I gotta go back into the well.
If it's a part of the window, wouldn't it be fairly trivial to just make a new capture that only captures that specific part of the window?
I'd have to make... So the way it works, there's a separate window just for... It's an NDI window that sends to OBS by NDI, and I can enable the map or not. Right now I have it disabled. I guess I could make 2 NDI sources for the same thing and then just crop them.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was thinking.
But then enabling it and disabling it would be an extra pain and a half. So I'm not going to deal with that right now.
I mean, you could just turn on or off the source.
Yes, and then I have to click out of the game and then click back in.
Okay.
Let's see. This. I still have to click out of the game every time I want to... Oh no, I can't do this yet. I need the net.
Is it possible to set a hotkey that can enable and disable a source?
Yes, but now we're getting deep into... This will take up a ton of time outside of playing the game territory.
No, I'm not trying to suggest it for the stream anymore. I'm just trying to think about the logistics.
Okay, there's the mushroom. So now we have access to the witch. Not that we need that right now. So we got that. And, see, every time I click something, I have to go out of the window already. I think this is the house I want to be in, and this will be my last bomb. I might buy more bombs.
Depending on what emulator you're using, I would think that you could enable background input so it doesn't matter.
I did enable background input.
Didn't help?
The problem is Steam input isn't working right with background input. And I have to use Steam input because it went haywire when I tried to configure my inputs.
Because you're using a Stadia controller.
No, I'm not. I'm using an 8-bit Do SN30 Pro. It was just... I think it's detecting the gyro as inputs.
Oh.
Okay, so that's everything I can do in town right now. We're gonna go down here. I got a blue square on my map for this, which means I can look at it, but I can't collect it. But I can still mark it manually as collected if there's nothing of value here. For example, a heart piece, that's pretty good, but I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna...
Wait, can this emulator not use different APIs for controller input?
So if I go to input configuration, I get It's a version of SNES 9X, so I can select joypad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turbo for all of them. And then I can set the buttons for them.
Okay, so no D input, X input, SDL, whatever.
Emulator settings, I can set a ROMs directory. Yeah, no, this doesn't have that. But I'm using this because it gives me access to what's it called? I need this for the auto tracker. Okay, I need that shovel. We're gonna do the race game. So after this, I might not need the shovel, but I might need it. And it opens up more spots. So after this stream, which I'm definitely not going to beat the game by the end of the stream, which is why I have another one scheduled, and I probably won't beat it by the end of that one, but I might. But after the end of the stream, I'm going to see if I can, what was I going to say? There we go. 9 seconds. I'm going to see if I can, like, edit a config file to manually set the controls to not need Steam input. And that should solve everything. I do want to check the Steam input window real quick. Edit layout. Nothing in here says about background input, though. And you guys can't see that either. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can disable Steam input altogether. Enable extended buttons. That doesn't help. There's a little cog. Export layout. Share layout with community. Layout details. Revert changes. Disable Steam input. I know what I'm going to do. Steam input. Background input. Can I enable background input with Steam input? No, you cannot.
Yo. Deeply unfortunate.
Yes, deeply, deeply unfortunate. That's okay, that's okay. We will mark this as gotten. And then that means I also have to move my mouse cursor, but actually that's something I can fix real quick. Studio mode. Nest. Sure. I can at least make it so that you can't see my mouse cursor every time I have to click back in.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was a thing you have to enable or disable.
Yeah. There we go.
Like, I've always just had a game capture for Minecraft and then a game capture for not Minecraft.
What was that?
I've always just had a game capture for Minecraft and a game capture for not Minecraft.
Yeah, I have a desktop capture and a game capture that I barely use, but I'm using it today because I have to play in windowed mode for the tracker.
Fair.
Why would you need a separate one for Minecraft?
Because I don't like having to enable and disable,
Ooh!
the mouse cursor.
I see.
How do I make that continue? How do
And Minecraft is kind of the only game that I play that requires you to see the mouse cursor a lot.
That was a huge get, by the way. That's gonna save me a ton of transit time getting the flute this early. It's clearly an ocarina, but the game calls it a flute. Only thing is now we have to go back to town to activate it. But that works out because I actually wanted to go north of town anyway. That will allow me to get the back of escape. Where's the... There it is. Get those items that I needed a bomb for. Okay.
So that duck just Pidgey you wherever you want?
Yes. I'll show you how it works in a minute. Right now, there's not a good spot to warp to that is in keeping with what I want to do right now. But I should be able... I thought I... Oh, I did. It's just not a separate item. I should be able to get those items in the back of Escape. I think it's right here. I believe this is where I'm looking for. Yeah. Bam. Through here. Oh, the rats have hearts? I didn't think they were in that prize pool. Okay, we got a lamp and moon crystal. That's not what it's called. A moon something. We're gonna go ahead and save and quit now. Just to get out of that dungeon. Start at Kovar's house. It's called a moon pearl. Moon pearl. And why is it not showing? I have it. There. And the lamp isn't showing either. What's going on with the auto tracker? And then I can also mark those as done. I'm going to have to do some investigation into why this isn't working correctly. But anyway, now I can use that.
What do you mean by the void?
Bird.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it'll fly you to any of those locations. Anyway, we're going to go south from here. Oh, and I can mark that too. I love having a pigeon. Let's see. Last bomb. Oh no, I don't want to use a bomb there. That's only in the Dark World I want to use a bomb there, I think. We're going to go down here. And there's an item in the dam and an item next to the dam.
Those damn items.
Yeah. So we're gonna get the one next to it first. This might actually not be the most efficient, but I did it the wrong way.
Wait, what about the chest that you passed by?
Yeah, you can't get the chest and empty the dam on the same go. I'll go ahead and get that. It's my first tart piece. Okay. And now, see, you have to do it this way. You can only move these blocks once. Okay, I can mark that as done. Oops. So next we're going to go east. And there should be, over here, there's a cave. Which I believe is right up here. No, it's not. I don't know this game 100%. Some people know this game 100%. I'm not one of them. Here it is. Those guys are giving me magic. Okay.
What games do you think you do know 100%?
Super Mario World? I know Final Fantasy VII Remake very close to 100%. And Rebirth probably close to 90-95%.
Do you know Final Fantasy VII Remake better than the original?
Yes. Okay, we're getting...
I know 100%. Like
junk.
I feel like I know the Stanley Parable 100%, but not the remake or whatever.
The Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, that one. I don't have Ultra Deluxe.
One of us has it in the Steam library, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's maybe a remake. Maybe it's a sequel.
It's kind of DLC, really.
Ah, crap!
It's literally both.
Okay, so there's one last, oh.
It literally is both a remake and a sequel.
Just like Superman Returns.
Real quick, spoiler alert for anybody who cares. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, you can just straight up unlock a screen, title screen for it that is the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, here's the last item in this part of the world that we're getting. You know, the first thing you do when you play a... actually, no, I can continue because I can fly. The first thing you do when you play a randomizer is you just get as many items as you can as quickly as you can, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so we've
but
gotten...
then again, I'll do that normally anyway.
that. Why is the glove not showing? I thought I clicked that. So we're gonna go here. And we're gonna give the witch the... Am I losing my mind? I got the mushroom, didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. It uses the same slot. So we're going to go off screen and back on, and then we're going to be able to get a special item. Okay. We'll see what it is. It might be nothing, but it might be great.
Let me tell you, this cold has made my cough that I've had for the last month a bit worse.
Oof.
Doing a reset because I accidentally used the mushroom instead of giving it to her.
Haha.
I didn't get anything worthwhile, though, did I? That I lost?
Why is
No.
your name COVR?
Because there's a character limit.
A 4-character limit. Is it based on the Japanese version?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So, I lost all that stuff I collected down at the bottom, but that's okay because it wasn't worthwhile. This time I'm going to press the correct button.
Are you, though?
Oh, no, I know what it is. I don't talk to her again. I didn't... I'm stupid. I gave her the mushroom, I think. And then I go in here. And then I get that. I get the mirror. I had to go in there to get the thing.
Okay.
We're going to stop and then restart the auto tracker to see if that fixes it. Start.
This needs to be made... This needs to be redone using the decomp.
I guess I'll just manually track everything. The auto tracker is completely borked today. I don't know why.
I should do a Pokemon randomizer.
There
Those
we
are
go.
always fun.
I've gotten that. So I guess everything left for me to get in the light world right now is going to be on the mountain. So we're gonna warp up there. And then go in here and get the old man. That's our first mission.
When Kovar was gonna be playing Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal, I recommended to him that he randomize it, and I believe his response included the F word.
I definitely would not want to randomize that monstrosity. I don't really want to randomize any Pokemon game.
Fair. It doesn't really make it that much more chaotic, honestly.
Part of the problem is I don't really want to play Pokemon games. Okay, we got arrows. That wasn't worth very much. That's okay. Now we can talk to him. This guy gives us heals. It looks like we're gonna start with the, Tower of Hera, which is just a crystal, not a, or it's just a pendant, not a crystal. so we don't strictly need it, but we can get in, so
Hacker
might as
voice.
well.
I'm in.
There's 2 items in there. So as long as we don't have a pedestal seat, okay, we don't need that. That's good to know. What's in here? We do need that. Okay. See if I can remember how to do this. Believe it's right there.
There's my notes app. The real question is, what Pokemon game to randomize?
How about that Pokemon roguelike? Okay, we got the bow, and yeah, now the auto tracker's working again. Cool.
Pokemon roguelikes are already inherently kind of random.
I forget what it's called. That one that Gat was playing on stream.
Yeah, Poke Rogue, that's... I don't think there's a randomizer for that, because it's already pretty random.
That was, in fact, the joke.
Oh, I didn't know you were joking.
Okay.
Actually, if I were to stream a Pokemon game, I would much rather do that than a proper Pokemon game. I would also much rather do new Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Troze. Okay, now we gotta climb the thing again, but now we have a bow, and that opens up the entirety of Eastern Palace for us, which is exciting.
I still think you would enjoy Legends Arceus more than a traditional Pokemon game.
I might. I might enjoy Pokemon ZA.
Well, Pokemon ZA does have a very different battle system.
Okay. Full bombs!
It's not turn-based anymore, and you can dodge.
That's pretty interesting to me. A lot of people have really complained about that game, but that doesn't mean it's bad for me, because what I like in games and what Pokemon fans like in games are different.
I have complaints about the game that have nothing to do with the gameplay.
Have you played it?
No, that's why my games don't have to do with the gameplay, or my complaints.
Okay.
I mean, I've definitely seen some complaints about how the graphics are a step down from 3DS games, which is a legitimate concern.
My biggest issue with it is that they locked some of the new megas behind competitive.
Oh, that's annoying.
And that requires not only for you to be good at competitive,
I can't go up here
but
yet.
also, like, just requiring players to have an internet access, or not internet access, but like
Nintendo Switch Online?
Yeah, NSO. That's kind of scummy.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, well, there's another heart. That's exciting. We'll go ahead and mark that. And then...
I mean, that's not exclusive to Pokemon. Like, Animal Crossing,
that doesn't make it great, though.
I'm just saying, where's the line drawn?
Well, how much of Animal Crossing's
crap
is locked behind online?
Well, I know that there's the Dream Suite, which you have to have online for, despite the fact that you're not playing with other people.
Okay.
Crap.
I'm not sure what else.
What if I were good at this game?
Good question.
What if the world were made of pudding?
Ooh, pudding.
No, 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 no. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do this trick.
What?
Are you just permanently iframing?
Yeah, you get unlimited iframes while you're on top of these things if they're up.
Weird.
I assume this is not how you're supposed to play the game.
You assume correctly.
I believe this is what the kids call cheese.
No! Doesn't matter, I get to do it again! That would have been so cool if I were good at this. And the problem is, you actually have
the game.
with this chest layout, the way this dungeon is going, the big key's down there, so I can't get to the top without doing this. There are ways around that for skilled players. But they require tech that I don't know how to do. There's a thing where you can use a bomb to get into a vase and then like warp up higher. Or if you have a hook shot, you can do it too. I don't have a hook shot.
Have you considered having a hook shot?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Thanks.
Good.
Stupid mini Moldorms! Probably ought
I really
to
need
have...
to get back to Link's Awakening.
Probably ought to have my bow out.
Because
Okay.
I remember I
Ooh.
started a stream playthrough of it and then never finished.
Yeah, you should get back to it. It'll be really fun when you get to Eagle Tower.
Is that sarcasm?
Widely regarded as not only the hardest dungeon in the game, but one of the trickier dungeons among 2D entries in the series.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
more facetious than sarcastic.
I mean, it can make good content.
I mean, maybe. At the same time, I'm kind of dumb enough that that I may well just fail so much that it ceases to be entertaining.
Maybe, but Eagle Tower is one of those ones that once you wrap your head around it, it's like, oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. And until you wrap your head around it, it's like, oh, this is so freaking annoying.
Fair.
I could sure go for a better sword!
I kind of want to play Echoes of Wisdom at some point, but like, I know almost nothing about it.
The gameplay loop seems pretty neat in it. Very cheesable.
I do like cheesable games.
I really appreciate Nintendo making cheesable games. So many studios are like, we're gonna make our game like as perfectly perfect as we can, so that you can only play it the way we intend. And Nintendo's like, yeah, whatever. Come on. I'm not gonna worry about him. Oh. If I were good at this game, I wouldn't be having so much trouble.
All of the companies are making eggs, but only Nintendo knows how to make eggs.
I'm a firm believer that more games should have cheese. More games should have built-in cheat codes.
Yes, that is something I really miss.
Like, yeah, let your online competitive games be balanced and fair, but let single-player games be broken. I think that's fine.
As long as it's a fun broken.
Yeah.
And as long as it's easy to avoid breaking the game on purpose.
You mean by accident?
Or, yeah, by accident. I mean, if people want to break the games, they should be able to, but if they don't want to, it shouldn't be something that happens anyway.
Well, and when I say broken, I don't necessarily mean, like, buggy broken. So much
Make them
as...
breakable, not broken.
Yeah.
So much as, like, materia combinations in Final Fantasy VII that are just bustedly strong. That kind of broken. Okay, that's not really what I wanted, but that's okay. Wait a minute. I don't know how to... I don't remember the correct way to do this. I only know the hookshot way to do this, so I'm gonna have to think about it. Because that's the big chest.
Yeah, you certainly don't know this game 100%.
The other dungeon item in here is either, I think I go down here. Is that it? No. Maybe I have to hit that. Yeah. The other dungeon item game is either up there or, or behind the boss. Oh no, I didn't have to hit that. I had to hit that. Yeah, that's it.
This is
go
interesting.
Here. And this will send me here. Damn it, it's the compass. Okay, that means Moldorm has the final dungeon item. Is there a, one of those switches in here? I would really like to hit one. I don't see one. Okay, that's fine,
What kind of switch?
Those, like, orb switches.
Oh, those, yeah, okay.
Let me show you why. I need to hit one to get any of these pots, all of which have hearts in them.
Oh, dang.
We're gonna fight Moldorm without, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, no, I really don't know this game 100% by any stretch of the imagination. I would say I probably know it better than a lot of casual players, just because I've watched about 1 million randomizer races, but there's a big difference between watching randomizer races and playing it yourself. Hello, Kicktasm! How you doing?
Hey, Fanny.
You could be a pedestal seed all you want, as long as the seed I'm playing on this randomizer isn't a pedestal seed.
I don't know what that means.
So, in the Lost Woods, there is a pedestal that requires all 3 pennants to get the item. In the vanilla game, that would be the Master Sword. No! Whatever. I'm coming back here later.
Right.
I'm gonna assume that that's not a useful item. And if I get screwed by that, so be it.
Oh, son of a damn it.
Okay, in the meantime, I can go get the, I can do Eastern Palace, which will be easier. That's part of it. You're expected to have more, hearts by the time you do this. And I can do part of, there's a couple of things up here. There's an old man house. I can get to the back of his hut, and there will be 3 items back there. But what I cannot yet do is talk to him, because you need the green pendant to get his item. Let's see.
Let it be known, I do not that big a fan of extra VM.
Green pendant is in Ice Palace. Okay, we will go ahead and mark that. And I don't know if that's showing up for you guys in any meaningful way, but I think it is.
What is?
That I marked that Ice Palace has the green pendant. You should see an IP, and it should have a pendant with a plus. Oh yeah, it's showing. Master Sword, that'll make things easier. Okay, we got most of this. We don't have... Oh, and we got the blue cane. That'll be exciting. You can ARS say it. I'm looking at it right now underneath the, on the auto tracker's not auto tracking. Again, great. Underneath the mirror and the, moon pearl, you can see,
IP, yeah.
You can see IP, and it shows a pennant with a plus next to it. So that shows that that's what's going to be in there. We've got to do this. We're going to go ahead and do Eastern Palace now, which is an earlier game palace or dungeon than Tower of Hera, and I've got the Master Sword. So this should be a lot easier.
My download of the Servar backup just failed like halfway through.
Oh, that's annoying.
And it's limited to around 1.5 megabytes per second for an 11.2 gigabyte file.
That's also a little annoying.
I know there's
Okay.
there's world.zip in there
Oh,
from
I'm
October
so stupid.
17th, 2023.
I was marking the chests wrong. I was marking desert instead of Tower of Hera. Okay, well, we got that. And it shows 3 chests for Eastern, even though there's a lot more than 3. And the reason for that is because, I can set it to include the map and compass. Oh, that's an extra line. We don't need that. Map and compass in the chest count. So Tower of Hera is actually down to 1. It's down to 0. Okay. This is down by 1. Okay, we should be accurate now. I hope.
Phantasm, I am not in fact the Master of the Sword. I am a Link of All Trades Master of None.
And I think every time I mark something manually, that might be what's making it stop marking stuff automatically. But I don't know for sure. This section would be a lot easier if I had the hook shot, but I don't, so we're gonna do it the hard way. And the hard way actually isn't all that hard. Get that. If you have the hook shot, you can just take the bottom door and then hook right across here.
Do you think world.zip in the server directory is necessary? Because it's showing as being made on October 17th, 2023.
We can probably delete that.
Okay, cool. I'm going to download it first, just in case it is necessary or something.
I think I have that too, but yeah.
Oh, damn it. Oh, and that's why it failed.
Why? He doesn't have an answer. The sword beams do help a lot. They do less damage, but I think they do pretty much basic sword damage, whereas the Master Sword does twice as much damage. Got the big key. And it didn't,
What the hell is killing our internet?
I don't know. Yeah, see, this is still not marking everything that it should be. No, that's not it.
But at the very least, I know why the download failed.
I really wish I know. So it's just your internet made the download fail?
Yeah, and you can't restart a download from extra VM.
That's wrong. There we go.
So I like you can't just resume a download that stopped. You have to start the entire download over.
Let's see if this starts auto-marking things correctly. I don't have the most faith in it. I did get the big key, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay.
I wonder if there are any download managers that can work through FTP.
I don't know.
Let me open free download manager and see if that's possible, because if it is, I am doing the hell out of that so I don't have to wait like 4 hours to download the backup of the server.
Let's see. So are you downloading it from the website or from FTP?
Website, because that's how I can access the backup.
Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna go across and we're gonna get the room that in vanilla has the big key. He's downloading my Minecraft server.
Yeah. Because I have been given way too much trust. I mean, what?
You think this is too much trust, but I don't mind what you're using this for. Okay. We got 50 rupees.
Yeah, I try to be reasonable with what I do.
Okay. I think this goes back out into here. Yes, yes, yes. If I'm not mistaken...
Probably should have had a cup of coffee.
Why not?
Because I didn't get it decaf.
Oof.
There we are. You can do more damage to these guys with projectiles. Now I might go into this other room just to get a bunch of rupees. I got 559. That's almost as many as I'm going to need for the rest of the game. But I will need a few more at some point, so getting more now isn't a bad thing. There we are. 649. Hold. Oh no. Which one is it? Is the bottom left? Yes. And now it's... Boink! I knew where the secret button was already, and now it's the top left. Haha! Look at me actually having functional game knowledge. These guys can only be hit by arrows, so I gotta... There we go. And then they drop arrows, so I'm fine.
Okay, so I can't use free download manager for SFTP.
That's a shame.
It is.
Come on, there you are. And I should be all good to go for the boss now, which I believe is the last thing left in this dungeon. Yeah, I've explored this dungeon pretty thoroughly.
Oh, this is
And it
like
still
my
says
favorite
I
boss
have
in
3
this game.
chests left.
What is
What was
killing
that?
the internet?
This is my favorite boss in the game.
It's also the easiest boss in the game.
Maybe that's why it's my favorite.
There's a refight of this boss in Ganon's Tower. That has ice.
That sounds more challenging.
Okay, back, finally. I hate this.
Got it? There's the compass. But this still was worth doing because I got a crystal out of it.
Chi-chi.
Hoppin' boppers, hoppin' boppers.
That's sock and boppers.
Yeah.
Or as I used to say
Yeah,
as
it
a
is.
child, soccer boppers.
Okay.
Nowadays they are soccer boppers.
Do a little bit of manual marking because it is still not marking things the way it should.
They got in legal trouble because of Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Oh, interesting.
Trademark infringement for being too similar name.
Yeah, so they had to change it to Soccer Bopper.
So I was ahead of the curve.
Okay, so I've got some unfortunate news for me.
Your emulator crashed.
No. Wait a minute. This is not entirely unfortunate news. I think I can still work with this. We're gonna go
Is it
over...
a pedestal seed?
No. I'm just running out of places to check.
So it is in fact possible for these seeds to be impossible.
No, it is not. However, it is possible for these seeds to be really annoying. So
Fair.
I've got to go up to King Zora, and he'll have 2 items. And he's way up on the... It might be an Aghanim seed, which is, in fact, deeply annoying. That means you have to fight Aghanim to beat the seed. Let's see. There's 10
Are
arrows
these,
there.
like-
I'm not going to worry about that.
Are these
Oops.
like official terms?
I mean, Agaseed is a randomizer community term. In which,
Okay,
yeah.
but not created by the people who made the randomizer, which means that it's not a specific function in the game. That's just that's just used to describe certain seeds.
Yeah, if Aghanim is required, it's an Agaseed.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, here's King Zora, and we're gonna give him $500, and he's probably gonna be like, here, for your $500, you can have $300! Okay,
Every time King anyone comes up, I really just like to... I really want to call them Kingy.
the community calls that one a scam. Like, even when you get something crappy like arrows or bombs, at least that's... you've bought something. In this case, you've literally just end with
Money
fewer
for less money.
money than you had, yeah.
Follow-up, better question, Phantasm. Why was there a Deke show?
Now, there is also a waterfall up here, but I don't have the flippers, so I can't look in there. So that's going to have to be a later thing. I know where I haven't checked yet.
Do you guys know about the Ghostbusters cartoon?
Which one?
Okay, so yes.
Let's see. So we're going to go up here into Agina's cave, and he should have something. And I accidentally marked that as collected, even though I haven't collected it. So I'm going to need the bombs for this.
One was Filmation, one was, Deke.
Yeah, you got your real
I figured it was a
Ghostbusters and your
deep
fake
one.
Ghostbusters. Okay, there are now officially 2 possibilities left. Those possibilities are... I have to fight Aghanim, annoying, or I have to go back and finish the Tower of Hera, annoying. But it won't be as annoying. I've got the Master Sword now. I was really thinking that navigation wouldn't be so bad with the, Crap! These rocks are going insane on me. I was really thinking that the flute would be like, yeah, that navigation's barely a problem anymore. But the problem is that climbing the mountain is still a pain and a half. So every time I have to do it, the more times I have to do it, the more annoying it is. It's okay, though. Any of these got a fairy in them? That would be nice. They don't got a fairy in them. Hooray for Hollywood accounting! I think one of these has a fairy.
Okay,
Nope.
I'm back, and I'm gonna have to hop off because I'm going to Grandma and Grandpa's house for Grandpa's birthday.
Okay, tell him I wished him a happy birthday.
Have fun.
Will do. See ya.
Bye-bye. Okay, we're back in here. This is so exciting. But the alternative is to spend, you know, like 5+ minutes on Aghanim's tower. Probably... No, not this way, not this way. Which is even less of an enticing, idea. I've never heard of that. Is that from something? Okay. Just a funny name. What was really fun to me is learning that Fleet Street is a real, not made-up place. I have done this wrong. There we go. That's okay. I figured that might happen. It's okay, though. Like, I can do way more damage than before. Let's try that. Oh, there's one of those things right down here. What am I doing? Making things way hard for myself. There's the switch if I need it. But right now I have blue is down, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to leave it that way. Blue is down. Let's see if that's actually correct for what I'm trying to do. I believe it is. Arrows, okay, whatever. The pegs around that around those pots should be down if I'm not mistaken. They're up. Okay, I do have to swap this around. How many friggin' hits do you take, dude? That many, I guess. Okay, yeah, I want 100% want to have access to those pots. And the only way to do that is to swap the state of the orb switch thing.
Whoever needs more pot.
Blue is up. Blue needs to be up. On this one, on the 3rd floor. And that's just what I'm going to have to remember, and I probably won't remember it, but I can try.
I'll try and help you remember.
I appreciate that. So now if I look, those pots should be accessible. Unless the different floors have different states. No, they don't. Okay. Each of these has a heart in it. And I'm doing twice as much damage to Moldorm, so he'll take way fewer hits. Let's not go down yet. There we go. The spins do more damage than the regular hits. Ah. I missed. Come on, come on, come on. He still takes like 6 spins or something stupid like that, though. No, don't knock me over. Don't knock me down. Moldorm. No, 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 no. How about we get out of that stupid corner, okay? There we go, there we go.
GG.
Woo! Hook shot, that's progress.
And now you can do hookshot cheese.
It's not a ton of progress, but it just opened up for me a bunch of stuff on a bunch of stuff up here, which is actually pretty nice. I don't think I can get across here. I need a hammer for that. Yeah, but I can go down to the bottom of the mountain. Actually, I might as well just float down. That'll be faster. And then get the hook shot out, and you'll see. Stupid dead rocks! It's okay. That's actually beyond okay. Because look at this. We're just going to continue from the mountain cave. Full health, but now I'm on the other side of the dead rocks. Look at that, it worked! See if I can actually dodge some of these boulders. No, 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 no. Okay, thank goodness. And here's where we use the hook shot. Fun fact, if you have a hook shot and a hammer, but no mirror, then that's your access to Tower of Hera. Okay, I believe this is Paradox Cave. Yes. I'm gonna go down here. And then this is going to give us 2 items. Art piece and a hammer. Hell yeah. And then we're going to go up here. And then this. But let's take out these Moldorms first. Can I? Yes, perfect. 5 more. If I had a hammer. Ooh, the half magic. That's a real good one. And the flipper. And a bottle. I said I needed the net. That was wrong. I needed a bottle. Let's go ahead and mark some of this. Because it's, once again, not auto-marking. I don't know what makes it work sometimes and not others. But now... let's also go ahead and mark Paradox Cave is completed. I still have Waterfall Ferry I can access, and Spiral Cave I can access. Now, Spiral Cave, and the reason this one is called Paradox Cave is because the bottom entrance here, you go down a floor and wind up a floor. I fell down that hole, and that led me to a higher up entrance. But we're going up to the top of the mountain right now. Okay. Hookshot is a really useful distance weapon for weaker enemies. Okay, Spiral Cave, I believe, is this one. Yes. Hookshot is also incredibly useful for Spiral Cave. And we're going to have 1 item in here. And let's see what it is. those electric guys, you know, if you hit them with your sword while they're electrocuting, then you take damage. But with a hook shot, it doesn't matter. It's bomb! That's not that exciting. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and head on out. And then now we're going to flute to 2. What else do I have access to now? I have Dark World access is what I have.
Ooh, shui.
Because the hammer and the glove together gives you Dark World access. And then the flippers...
It's so bad.
This isn't where I wanted to go, crap. I don't know if I can flute from in the water. Did not mean to do that. That's okay. Wait, that is in fact a Batman Beyond reference. Let's go down here, I believe. There's a few things to collect down here. No, not over here, actually. I'm a little off. So in addition to doing more damage, you may have noticed the Master Sword also has a longer range, slightly. It's not super long, but it's still a meaningful improvement over the previous sword. What gets me where I'm trying to go? Down here. I'm gonna be taking advantage of the flippers. That's the word I'm looking for. To get to a few things. First, we're gonna check the hobo under the bridge. And he's over here, and I don't know what all he has because it's a randomizer. I think in the vanilla game he has a bottle. And you'll see why I think that. I'd sure like some boots. That'd be nice.
One's made for walking.
For running. That animation is why I think he has a bottle in the vanilla game. Boots would make getting around so much quicker. Then again, just having the hook shot helps a lot. Not everywhere, but a lot. Okay, the next place we're going is going to be down here, I believe. See if I can find it. Is it here? There's... Trust me, when I find this thing that I'm looking for, it's gonna be super cool. I just don't remember where it is. Here it is. Bam. Shortcut to this, which I was looking for earlier. Normally there's a fairy in here. We got a heart and we got some rupees. And we're going to go ahead and mark that off. Neither of those is really what we wanted, but it'll do. Float around. This time we're going back to town. Let's see. Sick kid is what I need. Now that I have a bottle, he'll give me something. This isn't the right house. It's down from here. This is the right house. Come on, boots! Sure would like some boots. That's not the right house either. Where?
But do the boots have the fur?
Here, this is definitely the right house. 100%. And he's got a heart piece. Bringing me up to 7 hearts total. Sometimes if you get really lucky in your early checks, you'll get like a ton of hearts early on when you need them the most. Okay, here's the next thing we're gonna do now that we have access to this. We'll see what we get out of it. It is not totally out of the question, by the way, that we might need to fight Aghanim, but it's much less likely now that we've gotten Dark World access. That's another heart piece, okay. Not complaining. Just marked the wrong thing. We go. I accidentally marked a spot on my map that I hadn't visited yet, and in fact can't visit before I go to the Dark World. Okay, next up we've got next up we're going to the Dark World. That's exciting. It's a bit of a weird way to get there. I think I need the hammer is what I need. So you go up... No. I messed up. If I had the Titan's Mitt, then I could just go that way. That's the glove except gold. I do not have the Titan's Mitt. I do, however, have the, just the regular glove. So we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go down here. This is one of your Dark World access points. You need the hammer to break that stump down, and then the glove to get in here. And then you have to go back through this way. I sure wish I had a net. That would really come in handy. To catch some fairies in one of these couple of bottles I have. Let's see. Now that we're in the Dark World, we've got chest game over here. Costs a little bit. You pick 2 chests. In Randomizer, just you get your chest game items, period. We got the blue mail. That's exciting. I think... Yeah, okay. I think we've gotten all we can get out of that. I think the 1 heart is only in there because I started with a sword. So we're going to go ahead and mark off chest game. And we're going to mark the blue mail. And I don't know where that is. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Now we do...
song that plays in the chest game.
You like that song? It's a pretty fun song. Yeah. Where's C-shaped house? That's the next thing I want to check. We can open this. That leads us into a dungeon, but I don't want to do that dungeon just yet. Now, it's showing orange, and I don't recall what that means. But I can't access all of it yet, apparently. I think that's what that is. Like, I can access part of it, but not all of it. We need the Titan's Mitt to do that. There's a couple more things I can... one more thing I can do here, though. I need the bomb out, and we're gonna go to the little brewery place here. And what do we get from this one? We get... Come on, boots! That's okay. Disappointing, but okay. We're gonna go check out Dig Game, which is not the most exciting thing. How do I get there? Ah, yes. Gotta go around this way. Then you can't get back up once you go this way, so... You can if you have the Titan's Mitt. I don't have the Titan's Mitt. That would actually be as useful, if not more so, than the boots. I don't want the boots because they're useful. I want the boots because I am... Okay. I am sick of walking. Come on. There's a certain number of digs that you're guaranteed to get the good item in, but I don't know. There it is. Okay. That's vanilla. That's vanilla. Next, we're going to go to what they call Cave 45. Presumably because there's like a 45-degree angle or something. And that's just right here. We don't know what's in here, but it's an easy check. Once you get Dark World access, there's a lot of easy checks. It's another heart container. Look at that. We're up to 8 now. Go back into the Dark World because now we get to go into the woods. There's a tree stump that's going to give us something. In vanilla, you actually have to play your flute for the tree stump. But here you just have to go there. Another heart. Okay, we're raking in the hearts right now. Next on the agenda is a little place called Hype Cave, which is also pretty exciting in its way. I don't think it actually lives up to its name. It's called that because in older versions of Link to the Past Randomizer, it 100% lived up to its name. I don't want to go that way. We're going to go this way. They called it Hype Cave because, like, you get into the Dark World, and then there's this cave with 5 items, and it's usually a bunch of really good stuff. But they changed the randomizer algorithm, and Hype Cave isn't so hype as it used to be. And that was ages and ages ago, but... Got a heart piece. That's still something. 2, 3... Another heart piece. 4. Come on, boots! 5. No boots. Like, that's stuff that's exciting for me, but not exciting for, like, a skilled racer who just, What is this? And sign. It's exciting for me, but not so exciting for a skilled racer who's like, yeah, no, I don't need all of these hearts. I am not such a person. I need them. I appreciate them.
You heart hearts.
Yeah. Little fun fact. The quick item swapping that I'm doing with the L and R buttons is not in the vanilla game. That's a randomizer feature that you actually have to enable when you're generating your ROM.
Seems pretty nice quality of life, though.
It is. It's a little harder than the menu, but it's also quicker than the menu. So, you know, it's a nice little risk-reward thing. So it is typically tournament legal, I believe. Okay, and I mean, I guess, after I get this item on the pyramid here, the next thing I'm going to do, and you can't use a regular bomb here, there's a special bomb you need, but to buy it, you need both red crystals. I don't have both red crystals. But what I can do, I can get this item here on the pyramid ledge. It's just bombs, but I'll get them anyway, just because I'm a little low on bombs. I'm going to check out, well, first I'm going to look at the map, see what is in each spot. I'm going to go to the Palace of Darkness over at number 4. We've got a blue crystal there. We've got a red pendant at Turtle Rock. That bodes well. I might not need to do Turtle Rock. Misery Mire has a blue crystal. Swamp Palace has a red crystal. We're just marking things right now. If you're paying close attention, Skull Woods has the blue crystal. Green pendant at Ice Palace, which I already marked. Okay. Oops, I just marked Thieves Town as a red crystal. It's a blue crystal. There we go. Now it's all marked, and I'm probably going to go to Palace of Darkness soon. I might do Catfish first, because it's quicker. I don't know if I have time for Palace of Darkness in this stream.
This game goes faster than I remember.
Well, it goes faster.
You're on the randomizer.
It goes faster in randomizer typically than it does in vanilla. Like, I'm not even that good at it, and I'm making it go pretty quick. Vanilla kind of gates a lot of the stuff that makes the early game that would make the early game too fast.
Part of it is just the dungeons are shorter than I remember them being.
Oh, well, so far you've only seen early game dungeons. Late game dungeons are a lot slower. Ice Palace is going to take me forever. The other thing to remember, though, is that though I'm not super good at randomizer, I have beaten Link to the Past before and watched a bazillion randomizer races, so I do know the game. I don't know the game 100%. I don't know it as well as people who race it or anything like that, but I do know it better than a typical casual player.
Fair.
Oh, we got the fire rod. Very nice. Now, okay, that's a no-no spot. We're going to try that again. Yeah, randomizer does let you skip. I skipped Aghanim's Tower. That's a pretty big skip. I'm going to do one more light world check that I can do. Sort of light world, sort of dark world. You'll see what I mean. And then it's time for Palace of Darkness or Skull Woods or something. Maybe Skull Woods would be the right one. I think that's a quicker one to do than Palace of Darkness. But this check is quicker still. Even though I do have to go to the Dark World to get to this Light World check. They call it Graveyard Ledge. You'll see why. It's fun playing this game for people who aren't like super familiar with Link to the Past Randomizer, because I can explain stuff, and I'm not gonna be like saying things that are really obvious to anyone who super knows it super well, you know. I mean, it would be super obvious to anyone who knows the game, but I can give basic explanations and not be criticized for being like, yeah, you don't need to say that. Let's see. So we're going to go up here. The graveyard is in the same place as it is in the light world. And that is just over here past the sanctuary. And I think I should be able to get in. This should be accessible to me even without boots. I could be mistaken. How do I get there? I don't have the Titan's mitt. I don't have the boots. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm making it harder than it needs to be. We go up here, and then... Yeah, this is actually quite a trek without the Titan's mitt or the boots. You can skip like 80% of it if you have those things. And in here... And the game's giving us bombs like, hey, you need bombs for this, so we're gonna make sure you have one. And it's nothing! That's right, folks, nothing. Actually, I'm gonna set this to not show big key map and compass on. There. So we haven't done Aghanim's Tower yet, but the reason I wanted to get that right one is because I knew the left one's gonna be a bomb. The right side is hearts and the left side is bombs. Now I can get back in here. And try that again. These portals are a little bit finicky sometimes. Now the real question is... Oh, could I have just gone this way? That's a lot quicker. I could not have just gone this way. Okay. The real question is, can I do Skull Woods in 10 minutes? I don't think I can, but... I'll try. I'll try my tootinest. Okay. We're out of here. Over to Skull Woods, which is over to the west. Top left corner, it's where the Lost Woods is in the Light World. And yeah, I definitely don't need rupees at this point. I'm gonna need rupees to access the Palace of Darkness. Wait a minute, there's something I wanted to check. Something that I can't get yet, but is still worth checking. See what it is. Nope. It's right up here. It is... There's too many enemies over here. It is a red rupee.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and not care about that. In fact, I'm even going to mark it as gotten. That was a nice little side tangent for absolutely freaking nothing. That's okay. That's okay. Skullwoods. Now, I don't know my way around Skullwoods very well. This is an annoying dungeon to navigate. Okay, but I think I can still make my way through. Down, there we are. Get the chest, there's a key. Perfect, I needed one. I don't remember how to get there. Oh no, I had to do it from where I was. Oops, that's okay. One of the secrets of Skullwoods is that it's like a solid 75% optional if you know it, but I don't know it well enough for that to be true. Use the bomb and then collect another bomb. Look at that. Now I have 10 bombs. No.
Bomb.com.
Okay. And that'll give me access to the big key chest, which I don't have the big key. Whoops. Not much over there. That's fine. We do have a key door, though, that we can go through now. So we did get a small key. Crap. And I think we're going to start seeing wall masters in this room. I may be mistaken. There's the big... Oh, there he is! We got a big key. So we're going to go back out and we're going to get the big key chest again. And I'm going to go ahead and mark that I got the big key. Let me pause so that I can do that without hurting myself. I just marked that I got a small key. I don't actually need that. Okay. Looks like... Oh, that's good to know. Apparently, the what's it called? Hookshot prize, which you get from hookshotting an enemy and then defeating the enemy with a sword, is hearts. That's a really useful hookshot prize. That is also something that can be randomized.
It's so interesting what things are random in this game.
Yeah. And we got a chest, and it's just rupees. That is unfortunate. I will go ahead and mark that I got one of the two things here. We still have to get one more non-dungeon item. Dungeon items being keys, compasses, and the other thing. Maps. Those are dungeon items. And there's 2 non-dungeon items in this dungeon, so... There's the other one. Okay, perfect. That means we can just beeline it for the back of the dungeon. And then, I do have the fire rod, so I should be able to complete this. Just a boss fight away. And then we're going to fight Mothula, which won't be a bad time at all.
It sounded like sarcasm.
Did it?
Was it sarcasm?
Yeah, Mothula is awful. See, I don't actually know this dungeon layout very well at all, but I do know it well enough to know that, yes, I can skip most of it. And I know what I can skip if I have all of both of the dungeon items. So...
Oh, that's handy.
Use the fire rod to get in there. Then we're going to have a bad time in here. We don't need that chest. It's going to be a key, a map, or a compass. I need a key. Told you I didn't know the dungeon layout super well. It's like this. I think I can shortcut my way down here, but then to go back, I'm going to have to go the long way. Yeah. That's okay, that's okay. Please be a key. So you know how I said I could beeline it for the back of the dungeon? That was not correct.
Sea line at best.
Yeah. Why can't I go through? There we go. I am disappointed. This is going to be real quick. If that had been a key, I would have been so lucky.
That would have been pretty poggers.
Yeah. So I accidentally took a risk and it didn't pay off. But that's okay. See, that's... They give me rupees normally. Now, where does this put me? Back here. Interesting. And I can go in here. Just need a key. Just need a key. That's all I care about. I also care about not getting floor mastered or killed in here. The floor master is one of my greatest enemies. There he is. Or Wall Master. I don't know which master is which master, you know? No, you don't! Okay. We're gonna push it there, and then pull it. If we see a shadow... There we are. Careful, careful. Zelda games have both Wall Masters and Floor Masters, and I can never remember which is which.
What about Stairmasters?
Thankfully, no. Dang it. If I got that right, if I timed it right, then that would have turned into a fairy. Oh, I should have just let it take me. That would have actually been slightly faster. That's okay. We go back through here. Stealing Masters is what I would have called him. No. Well, it took me. That's fine. It just sends you back to wherever you entered the dungeon from. It doesn't damage you, it's mostly just annoying.
It certainly does seem annoying.
Yeah, I really want hearts right now, so I'm... What? Did you see that? It hit the bumper and then hit the spike and then died on its own. I don't know if I knew they could do that. There we go. We're just one heart shy of full health. Which is not perfect, but should be plenty good enough for beating the dungeon, or else nowhere near good enough. Nothing in between. Crap! You do have to do this right, or else it doesn't work. No. These guys are really getting on my nerves. Okay, we're not at full health, but we're actually reasonably close. Gibdos take 1,000,000 hits, but it's worth taking them out. This room is a nightmare if you don't. Now, if you're super skilled speedrunner, then you don't need to, but I am not. Okay, that's okay. And you can take out the Wall Masters, but they'll respawn, so it's not worth the effort. Okay, perfect. 2, 3, 4. Through. Perfect. Ah, no, 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 no. Don't bunny me. Don't bunny me. I should be able to heal off of these guys, though, if I'm careful. And if the Gibdo doesn't keep getting in the way. Oh, no, they're... Okay, that's fine. I can heal off of that guy. Is the key in the corner here? No, that's a heart. I think the mini Moldorm has... No, it doesn't. Where's the key? Is it the Gibdo, or do I need to have another key going in here? It's the Gibdo, okay. There's a magic refill. There's arrows. Here is one of the harder bosses in the game. This boss is just insane. Nope. Come on. So much to dodge. Got it! First try.
Nice.
And I got the map, which isn't really something I care about, but I needed to beat this dungeon for the crystals, so it was worth it. Whew. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. I don't think we're really halfway through the game, but we're a lot of the way through the game. And I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to this in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I remember where I was. Anyway, I appreciate you all very, very much. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I gotta save my tracker save file. There we go. I will be back on Monday with Final Fantasy XIV, Wednesday with more Majora's Mask, and then next Saturday more Hollow Knight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I wish you all peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.